Hello guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are, with luck, going to wrap up Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. When we last left off, we managed to, after defeating Entropy, we were hanging out in the Snacks Dimension, waiting for the masks to get powerful enough so they could rip another hole safely through space-time and take us all home. But before that happened, or as that was happening, Cortex got the idea to pretty much save himself by going back to 1996, which is when Crash Bandicoot 1 came out, and basically undoing his creation of Crash Bandicoot. And here we are on the final island. That goes back to the start. Okay. And as before, we are using my original save, so there are some discrepancies, but that is generally okay. Let's end up with the default skin. Only got a couple levels left, so we should be able to finish within the hour. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap things up today. So let's keep going. Toxic tunnels as we progress through the final island of Crash Bandicoot 1 and make our way to the final level. Cannot believe we are about to end Crash 4. That's insane to me. Oh, whoops. That's a grand start. Alright.
Why did you? I have to choose a Bandicoot. If I just stuck with the Wombat, this all would have been different.
Oh, that's funny. If you don't understand why... I should probably wait for the line to finish, and then I'll talk. Oh, okay, and that's where we start level. So I actually want to hear that line. For reference, the reason why didn't I keep my first choice and choose a Wombat, why that works, is because originally Crash Bandicoot was going to be a character called Willy the Wombat. That was the original plan that Naughty Dog had. If you go back and listen to some old dev diaries on the game, you will hear the phrase Willy the Wombat come out, because that was what the original design was, and it was eventually changed into Crash Bandicoot much later on in the process. And that's why when you hear him thinking, "Oh yeah, I should have kept to a Wombat," that's a little continuity nod to the original game, or to the original story of how this game was created, like a meta joke.
Why did you? I have to choose a Bandicoot. If I just stuck with the Wombat, this all would have been different. Wombats. This Bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal.
There is a lot of good humor in just listening to Cortex Past talk to Cortex Present. That was a strong design decision. Cortex's greatest enemy is, even after all this time, still himself from 1996. Not even Crash Bandicoot, it's himself. He is his greatest enemy, and he always will be. Something poetic about that, and hilarious at the same time. And jump, jump, jump. Now, I have all 4 color gems in this save, which is why this door opened. But we're not going to go through that door, because that reeks of sucky, difficult path. I say as I die. We're not going to do that, because we don't have any need to get all the boxes. We can just deal with regular level completion. Jump. Deal with these swinging platforms. Could go for that, or I could not. And just go for the checkpoint. Hey, Stephen Winter. Good day to you, too. We are playing Crash Bandicoot 4, and we should hopefully, ideally, wrap up this game tonight. Yeah, this has some good music. That's for sure. I agree with you there. I was talking about some of the meta humor earlier, because they made a joke about Cortex should have kept to a wombat. And if you know Crash history, you probably know why that's a little amusing. I can see this being a bit ratchety. Oh, I probably should have just gone low. See, you get it. Oh, that would have been death. Let me see if I can try going under. That's probably... Oh no! It's perfectly safe. There you go. Instead of spinning, we will just... Or instead of bouncing, we will just... Oh! Oh! Saved it! Oh no! Oh, thank God. You just witnessed a character arc in like 2 seconds. Oh, probably should have gone under that one too. I am not as practiced with these levels as I am the Crash 1, 2, and 3 levels, because I haven't played these that often. I am glad that I gave your heart a little workout today. Your heart and your butt cheeks. Whew. And jump. There we go. Smooth as silk. Smooth as silk. Let us see if this will kill us. Oh! Oh! Okay! I see. I see. I didn't know that golden apple crate was there. Golden Wampa, I mean. Okay, I see how you playing. Let's play. 1, 2. Honestly, in general, this game's box placement is pretty mean. I'm talking about that earlier. And the box placement in this game feels like it's designed to mess with you. I love this mask. This mask may not help me in the slightest, but all the yellow gem level. Oh, in this game, the blue gem. That's the one. That is the one. The yellow, I guess the level gem level it's in. Yeah, yeah, that level sucks. But man, I'm thinking about the blue gem and oh man, that is a war crime. That what they ask you to do to get the blue gem, that's a war crime. I can skip the bonus safely. Man, the more I play this game, the more I think about Kedekris' comment of once you've decided to not go for all of the boxes, you have no reason to go for any of the boxes. Oh, I never saw this here. Alright. Oh man, I can't, I'm with you. I can't imagine how many times you must have heard Embryo's lines, because I know I heard a ton of them when I went for that blue gem. Which in hindsight was a massive waste of my time, because I'm never gonna 100% this game. Probably ever. But, you know, you must get the shinies. If we finish early, I'll probably just show the true ending on YouTube or something. I do think it's a cool ending, but not 68 hours of playtime cool. It's ooh, it was super not worth it. Oh, that's cruel. And you have to jump. Go. And oh no. Oh bad. Oh bad. That was bad. Yeah, exactly, Wint. It's not worth the getting all of the time or getting all of beating the level perfectly, no deaths, all the boxes. That's not worth it. That's just not. It's just straight up not worth it. And once you decide that that's not worth it, retroactively getting nothing is like none of the collectibles are worth it unless you're going for very specific particular skins. Which is like a big problem with the game as a whole. Like I know Kelly in the chat has also been like we've talked about a lot, but I don't know what you do to inspire people to collect the gems in this game, aside from just making 100% less backbreaking. Like, really, the reason I haven't gone for 100% myself is because I can't be bothered. I personally can't be bothered to put that much time and energy into it when I know for a fact I'm not going to get any... Oh, come on. What was that? Anything out of it. Like, the bragging rights are not worth it for me, personally. Yeah, it... And I didn't really show it off in this stream series, but there are a lot of times where I personally play through a level just in my first run, and like Cad did, I also had a lot of, oh, I missed a single box. Oh, come on. I can't... I'm starting to lose count of how many times I have died because a box was where a platform is, which gave me airtime I actually did not want. I've lost count how many times it happened in this particular game. Where jumping on boxes, which should be something that you want to do in a Crash game, actively gets me killed. At least it's not that ungodly level they put at the end of the last Cortex mission with the cargo crates. talked about that earlier as well, but I definitely agree that Akiwaku feels neutered. There are a lot of things that are just instant death, regardless of whether you have them or not. Like, even things that feel like they should be, you lose a mask instead of just straight up dying, are straight up dying. Yep, I absolutely beat Create Escape on stream. Did not give up halfway through after 100+ deaths, just because I couldn't take it anymore. That didn't happen. That never happened. That never happened. Okay, that's just cruelty. There we go. That was a mediocre performance as far as, you missed the polar bear section yesterday. Or, not yesterday, last week. That... No, actually, that was 2 weeks ago. That was bad. It is so floaty. It is so floaty that it's hard. It's hard to perfect those stages, even when you're trying. Going back to Akiwaku, I remember several times playing this game just casually, where I would fall on a spike pit, and in a previous crash game, like in a Crash 2 or 3, that would be a losing a mask. When you could jump out of the pit and keep going. But in this game, I just died. And it felt like, if you're gonna give me the mask, then... Or why bother giving me the mask if you're not gonna protect me from your obstacles with it? That happened several times when I played casually. I don't know if it happened as much here on the stream, but it happened a lot casually. Man, I like that bat skin. Shame I'll never actually see it. I'm not getting 11 gems for one skin. That's not happening. Not a level like this. No way. 11 out of 12 gems. No. Because some of the gem requirements for some of the later skins is really tight. Really tight. Should be a cutscene that plays once this level loads in. Oh, that must have happened at the end of the level then. Oh, this is that level. Oh, this should be fun.
I alone know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind the portrait of Grandfather that opens when you press on his triangular fossa. But how?
Yeah, this level is kind of infamous in the Crash community for having a very difficult finale. Hopefully... Like, I personally don't think it's as bad as the Great Escape. But... we will see, because my opinion has been invalidated several times in this stream series alone. So... we shall actually see. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I see what's supposed to... Yeah, I'm not getting those boxes. It does make me sad that this game didn't sell terribly well. Because I do think if they were given a chance to right their wrongs, then the next game after this could be really fucking good. Obviously. Oh, that was cool. That looked cool. eventually have to jump on these. There we go. Yeah, I probably did just jinx myself. But this particularly is a pretty cool section of the level, actually, where you have these discs of death, and oh, that's a mean place to hide a box, but honestly, not terribly, not the worst. Oh, okay. Oh, bye. Yeah, this, like, even for Crash standards, this game can be brutal. That's really the core underlying issue. I don't know if I'll actually get this bonus level done. I guess I didn't actually end up doing it. I just wanted the checkpoint. I was genuinely trying to try that. That was not that was not a joke. I genuinely fucked that up. That was not on purpose. That was a genuine fuck up. Just FYI. And 1, and 2, and 3, and there.
I've had it up to here with your games, you lout. Lout? Why, I never. What is it? Am I seeing double?
I genuinely enjoy these conversations between Cortex and Cortex. This was good writing. This was good.
No, Embryo. I'm no fraud. I'm from the future. You must listen to me. Embryo, do you not recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex.
This is great.
No, Embryo, I am. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh my, sounds like the doorbell. I'd better go see who it is.
That's good. Oh, I fucked that up. I got scared. I got scared. There we go. Okay, and... Ooh. Okay. Let's see. And double jump. There we go. Yeah, obviously, if you haven't guessed it yet, this is the Gauntlet. This is the end of the level, or the final level, where all the platforming that you have had to do, or all the skills you've acquired over the course of the game get tested. Every single Crash game has, like, ever made has one of these. So this game is no different. I actually like a lot of the design, like a lot of the platforming for this section. It's tricky, like especially towards the end, but you do feel like you've mastered the game by this point. That sense of learning the game is definitely there. Woo! Whew. There we go. And no checkpoint. Oh! Oh, there's checkpoint over there. Okay, perfect. Now, as you can see, there was intervention by something.
Quit struggling. Don't make me. Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation.
An evil doppelganger situation.
Doppelganger?
Oh, hearing a mad scientist say that is, oh, that's good.
That'll shut me up.
Are we already at this segment? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot, there's a lot going on here. You have to use all of the masks in sequence. Easier said than done, but definitely doable. Oh. There's a checkpoint right there, so thankfully once we get past that last part, we're still like we're in it. But as I was saying earlier, obviously we had some outside help. There is a Cortex level attached to this one, in the same way like a lot of Tawna and Dingodile levels are. Not sure if we'll do it or not. We might not. Really depends on my mood. Because as much as I like Cortex, I don't know if I like controlling Cortex in this game. The more I use him, the less I like him. And that's kind of mean, but his flow doesn't sit well with me in a way that a lot of the other characters do. Oh, I switched too early. Oh, that was my bad. That was completely my fault. Oh, I think here is where we're going to talk about the masks. Okay, and... Oh. So close. Watch those deaths go up. Watch those deaths go up. I will say these still suck less than the crate escape. Okay, here's what I mean. In any other Crash game, touching those lasers with a mask would not kill you. They would just make you lose the mask. Why bother spawning masks in if they're not going to help you? That is actually a problem, a huge problem I have with the game. Alright. Is touching these lasers with the mask should not be instant death. With the mask. You should just lose the mask. You should not be killed. That feels uncharacteristic of a Crash game. Oh. That's me being a dipshit. You're supposed to do... Close. And I'm not gonna say this is easy, because you can tell it's not. But this is something that you, by this point in the game, should be expected to know how to do. Or, I should say, it's the kind of difficulty where I know I'm fucking up. It's not the game's fault, it's very clearly mine. And so I'm a little, like, I'm not as mad about it. Progress. Whoopsie. Okay. I'm gonna rethink my strategy there. Let's see. Let's see. How does this go? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I think I know what to do. I need to use a con to get up there, hit that TNT, stop, sit the platform, and then wait for it to go, and then I'm good. I think I know what I'm doing. Let's see if I can execute it as well as I can say. Jump. 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 Oh no! I can do this. I got this. I at least know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Oh, that's bad. I know what I need to do. I'm just having a little difficulty in execution. I can't execute for some reason. I need to blow those TNTs to hell before the platform gets over there. I might just... You know what? I have a mask. I could just tank it. I did it too soon. Need to wait. Need to be patient. But I can't actually just tank that with a mask. That actually I can use the mask to skip. That's fine. Oh, well, I don't actually need a Kano at all for this. Holy shit. Yeah, apparently, like, they give you a Kano for no reason. You can just jump this. You can totally just jump this. It's fine. We're making progress, though. We are making progress through this. And then you get the time mask. Flip, flip, slide. Oh, I missed the switch mask. But as you can see, we are almost at the end of the level. You know, now that I'm actually playing it again, this thing isn't so bad. This, like, it is genuinely just the crate escape that I hate. This is fine. Like, I'm clearly dying a lot. I'm not gonna say it's hard, because it is. But you don't play a Crash game without expecting to die a lot. That's just kind of the way the game works. And now I can see why some people would have trouble with this, because like keeping the mask power straight in your head is like, it can be hard. It can be tricky. But this is nothing the game hasn't, on some level, prepped me for already. Oh! Very end! Fuck. Fuck a duck. Oh, I didn't make it in time, I think. Oh, no, I did. We're cool. Yeah, like, honestly, compared to what was happening last stream, this is a cake. This is a picnic. Oh! At least I know I can do this. Like, I won't lie. There is a little bit of frustration, but oh, this feels good. Compared to what we were doing yesterday, this feels so good. Whew. This is not so frustrating that I can't keep my composure. I can't imagine getting that tape. Twitch, and we got it! We did it! That's what I'm talking about! That's what's good! I'm never getting that skin in my life. Let's keep going. I'm never getting that skin. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I'm a wiener. I got an hour to kill, and we are at the final boss. I'm not going to redo the Crash half of that level. I'll do the Cortex half, I'm sure. We'll do that. Unless I get angry, in which I guess we'll just stop. Because that boss is not going to take an hour. It's not, I guarantee you that. And then we should have time to show off the endings And by show off, I mean find someone on YouTube who actually went through the effort of getting all of that and then watching them see it. Because I'm not going to do that. I like the bosses in this game a lot. Honestly. I appreciate this game's boss design. I also appreciate how forgiving this boss is.
Let me fail. I mean, fail differently. I mean, oh, crash.
I enjoyed most of the boss fights in this game. I cannot say I had displeasure with them. Okay, what is this to do here? I like this. This is a callback to the lab from Crash 1 that had these exclamation point traits that would trigger stuff, and then they would trigger back. Oh, okay. I see how I fucked up. Okay, that's fine. I got this. These timed these timed trigger crates. I like this little callback to cause oh, okay. That's a good reference. This game is a lot of like of not ripping off Crash 1 mechanics or Crash from previous Crash games, but homaging to them without feeling like they just straight up copied them. Like, oh yeah, they brought back this mechanic for this section. I see why they did that. And shoot, and shoot, and there we go. See? All good. I can shoot. Oh no, I probably just bounce on this. Gel! You've been jelloed. This blaster is finicky. I guess that's really the problem I have with Cortex's whole kit is that it's very finicky. It's very hard. It's very imprecise. Yeah, we talked about the Snow Go ice placement a while back. That was good. Like seeing that particular placement of crates was very fun. Oh no, I should let it get closer. There. Now you're gel. Okay, that was good. Oh, whoopsies. Oops. I think I talked about it last week, but this thing with Cortex that I find vexing is his start and stop. It's very abrupt. Oh! Oh, that's ugly. That's nasty. Okay, I didn't realize his jump was... Okay, that was actually a fairly decent jump. I'll keep that in mind. I thought I was going to miss that. You gotta give that a little time to go around. And... Oh... Bummer. No, that's too far. Come closer. Now you're good. Jump. Jump. There we go. I find it amusing that we get Aku masks still, despite the fact that at this point Cortex is firmly in Team Bad Guy. But that's mechanics you have to allow that. Ooh, this is going to be precarious. Holy shit. Okay. Whatevs. Okay, I need to rely on not jumping, dashing, but just dashing. That seems to be doing me more favors right now. Oh fuck! Aku's the mastermind. I can believe it. Oh well. That's a precarious position. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Wint. Where they do kind of expect not prescience, but a little more forethought than feels like it should be required. Oh! Oh, that's nasty. That's a nasty one. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay. Whatevs. I think I'm getting a little better at this, though. I feel like I definitely will be able to get to the end of at least this. Okay.
There must be a way for me to reason with...
There must be a way for me to reason with me. I like that. Okay, there we go. There we go. That resolves this problem! Okay. Okay, I'm seeing that platform over there. There. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? I know what I'm doing this time. Alright, and there we go. Teleport. Dash. Dash. No! Oh well. Dash. I recall Cortex Level being a problem the last time, too. Although this time a mask will actually be helpful. Hey, Flail. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, bye, mask. Platform's moving. It's there. I don't know if I like these levels. There are a lot. Yeah, now that you said it, I see what you mean. There are a lot of obstacles in this level. There's a lot of like and none of them are hard, but they're stacked in uncomfortable ways. All right, so let's just shoot a little and there. Okay. Okay, sure. I feel like I'm pushing into this level, though. These segments don't tend to be very long. I'm coming, yeah. And, you know, in some ways, the discomfort's not bad. Because you do want there to be some friction between the game and the player. Otherwise, there's no challenge, and with no challenge, there's no real point, especially to a Crash game in particular. Okay.
Why can't I be more reasonable like I am?
There we go.
Masquerade as me, will you? Well, I'm you from the future, you idiot! I'm not an idiot! You're the idiot! Idiot! Get
I like this. I like this a lot. And we just did this. I'm not doing it again. Just wanted to show off that scene, that's all. I guess that means it's time for the final boss. The Past Unmasked. Those aren't humans, they're lab assistants, they're robots. Alicia. Those guys, lab assistants, they're cyborg. They're robots. They're not actual humans. All of Cortex lab assistants are robots. I like that Cortex calls them assistants by like they call him assistant. Assistant, come out. And we'll see that in a second here with this boss fight, the final boss. I don't know what their codename was in the original Crash game. Go ahead and tell me. I actually don't know this. This is a good cutscene, too. This is a really good cutscene. Once the level loads. There we go. Cortex kidnapped Cortex.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you.
The logic... I'm not sure the logic checks, but... So before we even get started, there are a couple of really important things. You might have noticed in, like, I think I pointed out in the first Cortex fight that Cortex had 4 health. Because this is the 4th Crash game. This version of Cortex has 8 health. And that's because if you include Wrath of Cortex, Twin Sanity, and the 2 Mind Over Mutants, this is the 8th Crash game. 8 Crash games, 8 pips of health.
Jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater! Stop that!
So, like, literally the boss's very, like, number of hit points is a reference to the number of Crash games there have been.
Go!
If you, like, also this does not include the GBA games and all of those kind of spin-offs.
Just relax and accept non-existence.
Additionally, at the end of the original Crash 4, Wrath of Cortex, that game's objective was it was you versus a Bandicoot named Crunch, who some people in this stream might know I have a crush on, and that game's MacGuffins were elemental-themed masks, and the final boss was you versus Crunch using all 4 of the masks. So, as a reference to that boss fight, this version of Cortex uses all of the Quantum masks from this game in the final confrontation. Where you had the elementals from Wrath of Cortex, we have the 4 Quantum masks, and they each have their own mechanics, so we'll use that mechanic in each of these mechanics in that fight at least once. And this is very engine. Also, the mechanics themselves reference previous boss fights from previous Crash games, like not just in this game, but in Crash history. That's the mechanic Chris mentioned. Is like this is a very engine, like laser moving thing.
Careful, I might flip. Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see
Thankfully, the
brain cells
beams are color-coded for my convenience. Jump, jump, jump. Or belly flop, that works too. And we will jump over the Shock-O-Matic and onto it.
Stop that! Assistant, help! Can't keep up the pace. Big pass.
Oh, whoops.
Big pass.
I like this. This is a fun little mechanic.
Ready, set, cower before Cortex.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I overestimated that jump. That was bigger than I thought it was.
Ready, set.
I kind of like how he uses the mask to fuck up the pace of the platforms. I'm getting impatient. That's why I'm dying to this. This is not hard. I'm just getting impatient.
Ready, set.
Honestly, compared to the last platforming section, this boss fight is a breeze. Like this is I'm not gonna call it a joke, but it's not exactly. Oh, thank you. You gave me time to catch up. Done.
Help! Rude.
And now I guess we'll bring all of them together. Oh no, we still have a Kano, I guess. One more mask. I forget what your gimmick is. Oh. This isn't that bad. This is actually pretty easy. Oh, bad timing. Oh well. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. 2, One more. 2, 3. Call out your lab assistant. Oh, it was fucked up at the very end. That's okay, we got this. We're almost done here. If I stop getting greedy, we'll be done here sooner. 2. There we go. And down, down. By the power of Crunch's biceps, I actually will get this done. Oh, I'm probably gonna mask at some point soon too. Well, once I get a single mask, this fight's pretty much over. All right, and that's just the last one. Assistant, help. And down. Pretty simple boss fight, really not a whole lot to it. But there's a lot of references in that fight, which was what makes it an interesting one to play. I like that reference. Great, but you missed 4 boxes.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
I like this. I like this a lot.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. But not the vortex. The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again.
Explains a lot.
Stay. What are you going to do to me?
That's great.
Looks like somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
Yeah, in case you missed it in the chat, I'll wait till the credits roll. Chunky Boy! Everyone's favorite Chunky Boy.
Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
This is good. At long last, Cortex gets that vacation he always wanted. Even if it's the end of the universe.
Hey, Crash, you're in.
I didn't know Crash could play games.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no, that means Crash is a gamer. I'm sorry, we gotta cancel this LP. It's done. We're over. Crash can't be a gamer. That's terrible. Oh no! I forgot about this. Oh. But in case you missed it, it's highly implied, if not outright stated, that Crash Bandicoot and going back to the past sabotaged the original Cortex Vortex experiment on accident, thereby creating himself. So, if Cortex didn't go back to the past to try to end Crash Bandicoot's creation, it would have never happened in the first place. Creating a time loop. And to be honest, there's probably no better way to end a Crash Bandicoot time travel story than that. That's probably the best way to end it. Now, as of this moment, we are officially finished the LP. However, there's still an hour left on the clock. I might just end early, but before I do, we are going to switch over. Let me just move to my desktop. And because I don't have the patience to do a 100% run of this game, we're just going to look it up. % ending. All endings plus switch to the secret 100% ending.
Engine.
We're going to commence in 3, 2, 1.
And abandoned his heavy metal lifestyle for one of smooth jazz. His album, My Heart is a Doomsday Device, is currently #1 in elevators all over the world. He'll be playing in the hotel bar from 3 to 3:30. Embryo was caught and caged after being mistaken for a flying squirrel. He is on display in the art of taxidermy at Ripperoo's Curious Cabinet of Curiosities. To fuel his need for speed, Oxide became hooked on caffeine. He was hired as the spokesperson for a leading brand of energy drink. He is currently in rehab and in the throes of a messy divorce. Without their master, Cortex's lab assistants found themselves in need of a new gig. They renovated his blimp, turning it into a successful pop-up shop, specializing in healing crystals. Dingo Dial franchised his restaurant operation, with Dingo's Diner rising to become the first name in chain fast casual dining. They closed overnight with officials citing record health code violations. The original location remains open during its condemnation.
Poor boy.
After successful expeditions to El Dorado, Shangri-La, Atlantis, and a brief fling with some dweeb named Smathan Trake, Tana is taking a brief hiatus from her adventures to recenter. She's recently taken up scrapbooking. She's not very good yet, but she's getting there. After trying and failing to invent the world's first self-flying flying car, Coco found a new career as an esports champion.
Of
Don't
course.
forget to follow Kick-Ass Coco and smash that adore button. The Dimensions have heard nothing more of the Doctor's trophy since Crash foiled their plans. But evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. And as for me, well, let's just say I'm doing just fine.
That is a trip. Huh. Ukuka's not dead. Thank you to Pro Safia Gaming for that. But, man, I don't know what's worse. Hearing Crash speak or the knowledge that Coco became a pro gamer. That's terrifying. That's terrible. But, I'm not gonna lie. I watching that voice come out of Crash Bandicoot's mouth, I thought that was great. I thought that was a pretty great way to, that's not worth getting 60 hours 100% for, but that's a cool secret ending regardless. If it was the ending of a Crash 2 or a 3, I would have laughed. I would have thought that was a great time. But I'm not 100%ing this game for that. No, no way. And then there's the ending 106%, where, Uka Uka didn't die like he thought he did in the beginning of the game. No, he's alive. So that's your sequel bait. But I hope they get the sequel. I really do. Because this is a good, like, my problems aside, and we've gone over them in this stream, they are vast. This is a good game. This is a good 90s style platformer in the modern era. And I think the issues that people do have with this game can be corrected if they were given another shot. I think Toys R Us is smart enough where they could, just given their record with the Spyro remakes, easily fix this. Well, not easily, but they should be able to. They should be able to handle adjusting their game to the criticism and making a better product of the next go around. I just don't want to end the stream early, but I don't really have anything planned. I didn't expect. I thought I was just want to take another 2 hours. I forgot how short, once you get past the Great Escape, how short this game actually is. Or how short that finale segment actually is. So I think we're just going to end the stream early today. And next week, yeah, definitely, like, there's some box placement issues that should be addressed, Waynes. I agree with you there. I was thinking a lot of the new boxes they tried were not great, but I do appreciate the attempt nonetheless. So, next week, assuming I am free to stream, because I am on call, and I don't know how available my schedule will be, but if I can stream, we will start Halo 3 next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. And if we can't stream next week, this really all depends on how the schedule works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Then we will put, if we can't stream next week, then I'm going to push Halo 3 back in the Let's Play order, because on the 20th, Hitman 3 comes out. And we will play that. If it comes out before my next stream, you will be playing Hitman 3 instead. If not, that'll be the next thing after Halo 3. It really depends on how my stream setup goes and release order. But that is the tentative plan. So until then, remember that Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, wear your mask, social distance, and wash your hands. And more importantly, stay safe. Because I'm looking out for you. Until next time, take care and have a lovely evening.